The body is a miracle. It's a non-rational answer to your issues.
It's under the skin. It's an inner electricity.
How about Ellen and me, we are the outside skin? You good?
Free.
Now you're free.
Absolutely.
Bravo. You're free. Well, let's go. Shall we work with someone?
Yeah.
Okay. Like who?
Who?
You?
Yeah.
Perfect. Couldn't be better.
No, could not.
Hi.
Hi. So, what brings you here?
Here or
Here,
here?
here.
Here, now.
Here, and here.
Okay. Now I'm getting nervous to say about.
Nice. Good job. Good awareness. I
I
like your
find-
hairstyle.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
You work in a circus?
Yes. You can see it.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me nervous to say because I find I have an autoimmune disease.
Good job. You have to have something.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I have
Okay.
this.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. What kind?
It's called Hashimoto
Okay.
disease,
Okay.
and what makes me nervous right now is that it's a very indirect disease. So it's not like, look at me, I have this, or oh, it hurts there. It's just, of course, I can work on symptoms, but I think there is something deeper.
Something underneath it.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
something underneath it.
Yeah.
With it's
It's
a very.
not like, look at this, ouch. It's underneath.
It's really underneath.
Yeah.
And saying that is already. It makes me shake from inside. It's like to say that
Really?
it's something underneath.
That I don't understand yet and love to understand. Because how? How does it make you shake? Like, not why, but how?
It's under the skin, and it. It's an inner. It's an inner electricity, I would say. It's like
Inside.
inside, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Huh. Isn't it the Hashimoto supposed to lower your energy?
Well, the thing is, for me, the Hashimoto has two sides.
Okay.
It has the attacker,
Okay.
because, and this I really don't like, that I have something inside myself which is attacking myself, my body. It's
Okay.
like
Right.
there is some energy which is and is
Right.
attacking the
Right.
thyroid.
Right.
It's destroying the thyroid, and I don't know how it's doing it. I don't know. I
Right.
don't feel. Now I feel a little bit already from the attacker somehow.
You want to play with it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. How about Ellen and me? We are the outside skin. You good? And then you're like attackers.
Whoa. Hey.
Watch out. Oh. Free.
Now you're free. Bravo. Okay, now keep going. Don't come back to us. You're free. Keep going till you know where you're going.
It's not so fun anymore now.
What?
It's not so fun anymore now. It was more fun.
To break out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now I'm walking and it has no.
No what?
It has no. No, I have to find it. It has no. I don't know what I'm doing here. It has no. What's the word? Purpose? No
Okay.
No connection.
Okay, okay. Let's make an experiment, okay? For me.
Okay.
Because not you're fine, and you're fine, and we're all fine, but I don't get them not. They, he, she, it, whatever, right? So let me try. So your job is notice what your body does, don't think of your mind, okay? So, just check how it feels. So, free, finally free, free. I can use all the energy I want for whatever I want. It doesn't really matter as long as moving and having a good time. That's all I care about. Okay, okay. Second version. I like breaking out. If I like to break out, and the moment I've broken out, I'm happy, and I'm looking for the next thing I can break out of.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how about this? I'm inside. I'm like, you think you can get rid of me, but I'm always will want to break out. Wow. Every morning it's going to be a new breakout. Every afternoon, every evening, I'm going to break out. Yeah, I'm underneath you. I'm going to break out.
It's touching. Don't know what to say. You don't know what to say. Somehow it's scary also. It's good to hear. It's like when I hear you saying it, I say yes.
Yes? Finally, someone likes me breaking out. Oh, you know, it's like, like Circus. I'm into Circus. Why? Because Circus helps people to break out of their idiotic, boring lives. No? They don't get the whole thing is a circus.
That's true.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have to say, I'm in a circus school, which I want to break out also. We have module descriptions, we have tests, we have this is a good act and this is a less good act.
Yes.
And there's something I still don't understand.
Okay, so now let's see where we got so far. We have energy and happiness about the breaking out, and that breaking out is a natural journey principle for you. It's not you break out and then you're out and you're free and that's it.
No.
Breaking out and then the last dance when you eventually will possibly die, happens to a lot of us. You will have also a sense of joy and ecstasy of breaking out.
Absolutely.
I feel
because now I understand also why I like so much to be with people who die. I mean, my most people who die, my most precious moments were when people do their last breakout.
Yeah.
Actually, now I understand better.
when I die, I want you around so that people don't say, don't go, don't go, don't go.
Yeah.
No, jump.
Yeah, that's what I did with my father. My nephew was crying on the bed, everything. I thought they all have to go. So I said to my father, you did such a great job. We are all grown up right now. This is the moment, you know. You can leave. We are all on it, you know. And my nephew was like, "Oh," and and after like, a year later, he told me he hated me for that at that moment. But I really felt I need to. That's really natural for me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Good for him for hating you for it. Well, why? If an individual is in a tragic moment and you make a joke about it, then they hate you for it in that moment. Good for them. So that means if you break out of reality, people who are struggling with reality will have to be against you.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
No?
Yeah. That's hard for me. Like the breakout, maybe not, but the reactions are difficult. But people don't appreciate me for that. Not always.
I do.
Yeah, I can feel that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Me too.
And then, but you played a role that says people don't. They say what? If you could play one
Well,
of
they
the
don't
people.
say. They go more like.
I would. Okay.
And
Then I would say, why are you rolling your eyes like that? You want to say something?
You're weird.
Me? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm weird. Mm-hmm. I'm weird.
You're very weird.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm weird. Good for you for seeing me so clearly. What? Yes, I'm weird. Yes, yes.
Yes, I'm weird.
Yes. I've identified with being weird.
Not really. I mean,
You could identify with being weird for a moment. Shall we try? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what do you think means to be not weird? See if you can walk around for a moment as a normal person would walk. Try. See if you can find the gait of a normal person. Ja.
hallo,
Hallo,
wie geht's?
gut. Und Ihnen? What? Yeah. Yeah. What? What?
What?
You play, sometimes you play normal,
It's very hard.
but you do sometimes. You say sometimes, hallo, wie geht's?
Wie geht's?
Ihnen.
Und,
Ja,
Ihnen, wie
ja,
geht's Ihnen?
ja,
Und
ja, ja.
ja, und was haben wir gestern gegessen und was essen wir morgen? Und
Aha.
das Wetter ist ja auch nicht immer das, was man gerne hätte.
Und es bleibt auch nicht immer gleich.
Nein.
Gestern war es schon wieder anders,
Ja,
morgen auch wieder.
ja. Genau. Die
Permanent.
Arbeit macht ja auch nicht immer Spaß.
Nein. Und gestern war sie auch so und morgen wird sie wieder anders
Wahrscheinlich
sein.
wieder.
Ja,
Ja,
ja.
was soll man da machen
Ja.
auch? Man weiß es auch nicht.
Man will es doch
Man
immer
weiß nicht,
gleich
was
haben.
man machen soll.
Genau.
Auch.
Okay.
Genau, ist schwierig auch das Leben, ja.
Ja,
oft.
sehr. Ja. Immer wieder.
Immer.
Ja. Ja.
Life is difficult every day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And it always changes also.
Yeah.
Ja.
Yeah.
Das ist das große Problem.
Yes.
Wow. So the ghost role is status quo and always the same, no? Status quo.
Yeah.
And it's anti-life.
Yeah.
And that's your fight against this.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You live in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
and I don't know what you think, but in the Netherlands, I think has a strong culture of you have individual freedom to be yourself, but it's a strong culture that you have to do sort of all the same.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Is that true a little bit?
For the Dutch people, yes, but I'm thinking I'm not so much with Dutch people.
But you're around them the whole time.
I'm around them the whole
Yeah.
time. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what I do is I retreat from it. I don't go out so much. I don't socialize so much. This
Okay.
is what I do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't go to cafes or have not so much.
I understand. I got you. Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure, but I would like to try something. I'm going to play one of these people, and this time normal, whatever. And this time, I don't know what you should do, but engage me.
Okay.
Think there's no apartment that you can say this person is boring, and I can go back to that and be on my own. Okay? You can do whatever you want. I mean, within limits. But you can say, if I was my whole self, I would hit you now, but you can't hit me.
Okay.
Because I don't trust myself. If someone hits me, I hit back, and I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Hi.
Hallo, na, wie geht's?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, it's going well, but well, look at you.
Yeah?
You don't look very inspired at the moment.
Well, fuck you too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
what about fucking?
Now I feel inspired. Good job. You nailed it. Okay. Okay. There is your recipe. Is it on tape? Watch this every morning. This is your new mantra.
Oh.
That was cool. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was the best. Yeah. Well, were you in training here or what? Yeah.
So good.
What do you think?
Yeah, it feels closed. I don't want to say finished because it's
It's an
far
ongoing
beyond
issue.
finished. It's
Yes.
an ongoing
Yes.
issue.
Yes.
And I think I have to go out with this
Yeah.
and experiment
Yeah.
and
Yes.
try
Yes.
and,
Yes.
It's gonna be
and,
fun.
Yes.
and revisit
Yes.
and
Yes. Yes.
to really durchdrungen sein. I don't know the English. To really be, you know.
Yeah. You have
That's my
experiment.
nature. I have to experiment
Yes.
with this. I think.
Experiment. That's a learning process. No?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What comes to mind is one of my early teachers when I was working on being shy to tell people what I was thinking. He said, no, come out with everything. You have to remember, it's easier to get forgiveness than permission.
Can you? This is.
It's easier
Yeah.
to get forgiveness than permission.
Oh yes.
You can
Yes.
say whatever you want,
Yes.
and then you can say, oh, I'm so sorry, I
Yes.
didn't mean it. It was my mouth. It was
Yeah.
my mouth. It sometimes does this stuff. It's like advanced Tourette syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Super.
Yeah. Okay.
Super. I'm
Sounds
very
fun.
glad I started because now I have 4 days here also to practice.
And I think, by the way, that you started, this doesn't come out of nowhere. You agree?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
breaking out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did have one more thought that I would like to have on this. Nothing attacks your body. But then they say it's an autoimmune system, it's a self-attack. And I don't see anything attacking you in this thing. I see someone wanting to break out, and then this part that breaks out wants to break out of you, but it also wants to help other people to break out.
Right.
That's why you're teaching Circus. You understand? You're helping people to break out of their identities.
Yes.
That's a teaching thing. It's a shamanic teaching.
Right.
I had a great shamanic friend that died many years ago. And he would meet someone like this and look at me and he would say to the guy, "Oh, wow." And look at me and go, "You get it?" Okay. Okay. Have a nice day. That was a different way
Yeah.
of dealing with it.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have to interact with everyone.
Yes.
Your body will tell you when and
Absolutely.
how
Yeah.
and where. But then if you isolate yourself from the normalness, you're limiting the breaking out thing.
Right.
You understand?
And
It
absolutely.
forces you to go into
Yeah.
your apartment and
Yeah.
stay out of coffee things. So
Yeah. Wow.
makes sense?
Totally.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Experiment with it. I
Yeah.
don't know. You will
Yeah.
see. Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Oh,
Beautiful. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was so amazing that I can't even say it was amazing. That's what I feel.
I'm catching up internally with everything that just happened.
Yeah.
You manage your Hashimoto with thyroid hormones? You do?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the blood tests say it's great. But I don't know what would happen if I wouldn't take it, for example. I don't feel like, it's like taking a pill and you feel it's very indirect. But the blood tests say it's fine.
Yeah. I'm saying educational thing about this, that this doesn't necessarily mean now that the symptom will change.
Yes.
But then frequently it does.
Right.
Or at least it changes your attitude towards it, and it becomes less of the aggravating part, that every time you take the medication, you're saying yes to self-attacking principle. You follow this?
Yeah.
Like every morning you take your pill, you think, this is meant against this evil creature in me that's attacking me.
Right.
Versus you can take the pill and say, here comes more food for you, sweetie. Help me break out. Or something like this. Change your inner attitude towards it, and then see how that all works together. And I thought it was radical what you said about dying, you know.
Yes.
It's a big issue. So this whole dynamic is amazing. When you're in the middle of dying, you're about to like play like you did with non-CR experiences, and everybody is trying to hold you back into CR And then they don't understand, like, people say the most amazing things when they die, no? You know this, people say the most amazing things.
I didn't understand the part with the shaman. Where did you say you should not sit so much at home, but go out and do it like the shaman? I didn't just get it.
You said it's like a shaman who's helping people break out of identities. So
Yeah.
instead of going away from
I
the
didn't
status
get the
quo.
meaning of this.
Well, let's say, for the sake of argument, that we agree that shamans is a general term for guides who help people to travel between realities. Would you agree? For example, Circus, in a way, is a shamanic thing, because it's an old worldwide tradition that brings you either into a heyoka, into a understanding that life's a joke, the clowns and all of this, right? So they turn the reality upside down. Would you agree?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So if you look at Circus, it's a shamanic thing, turns the reality upside down. Or you see people that you never see, and you see people that are different. But she is not just doing Circus, she's also teaching Circus. So that means life for her, in a way, is a big circus. So that's a teaching shaman.
Yeah.
You understand?
She is.
I want to say one more thing, sorry. How many of you, if you see something you really love, once a year you engage? Like in the street, you see someone, you say, wow, cool. You do?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And say, no?
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Like this. So if you see someone that something is doing somewhere in the middle, you can also say afterwards, that was great. You don't have to, but you could.
Beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Okay, let's see. Let's work one more time.
Let's.
Yeah.
Great.